Hello students, you must be recalling it that in our last lecture we have seen the concept negation of compound statements. Today we will discuss some examples of the same concept to make it more clear. So let us first recall the rules of negation of compound statements. Now see here, first two rules are negation of P and Q is equivalent with negation P or negation Q, and second one is negation of P or Q is equivalent to negation P and negation Q. These are called as De Morgan's law. This is the negation of conjunction and this is the negation of disjunction. First one is negation of conjunction and second one is negation of disjunction. Both are called as De Morgan's law. Next one is negation of negation P is equivalent with P. It is called as negation of negation. Then fourth one is negation of P implies Q is equivalent with P and negation Q. This is the negation of implication. Okay, and last one is negation of P double implies Q is equivalent with P and negation Q or Q and negation P. This is the negation of double implication. So we have already studied these rules in our last lecture. Now let us see some examples. These examples are question wise as per the question paper format. So the first question is, see question number 1. Write the negations of the following statements. First one, Ramesh is intelligent and he is hardworking. So statement is given to you and we have to write the negation of that. Now see the answer. In answer, first of all we have to consider the statement P as Ramesh is intelligent, then Q as he is hardworking. First of all you have to identify that here the and is connective which is used here, that is conjunction. Okay, so symbolic form is P and Q. Now we require the negation of this, negation of P and Q. So the rule is, that is De Morgan's law, negation of P and Q is equal to negation P or negation Q. So while taking the negation of this conjunction we have to use this. So what will be the negations here? So the negation of given statement is, see how we write. We have to write negation P, means it becomes Ramesh is not, see here not, Ramesh is not intelligent. Then as per this symbol we have to write or here, then negation Q. So we will write he is not hardworking. So see special words here that we have inserted in this statement. So negation of the given statement is Ramesh is not intelligent or he is not hardworking. In the answer just we have to write the statement only, not necessary to write all this part. Okay. Now see another example. If price increases then demand falls. Now this is if then type of statement, means implication. So in answer first of all we will consider P is equal to price increases and Q is equal to demand falls. So P, Q are two statements given to you and then the symbolic form is P implies Q. Now we have to find out the negation of this P implies Q. So you must know the rule of that negation. So negation of P implies Q is equivalent with P and negation Q. So this rule is important that we have to remember. So P and negation Q is our negation of the given statement. So see how will you write. So the negation of given statement is, now see here we have to write P, then and negation of Q. So it becomes price increases. So just we write P here, then it is joined by and, then negation of Q means it becomes demand does not falls. Okay, so whole negation is like this, price increases and demand does not fall. So while taking the negation of implication you have to use this rule, and as per this rule we have to write the sentence. Okay, so this is the negation of the given statement. See carefully. Now third example, the statement is given like this: an angle is a right angle if and only if it is of measure 90 degree. Now see here the word if and only if, it is joined by double implication, if and only if. So first of all we have to select this statement like this: P as an angle is a right angle and Q as it is of measure 90 degrees. So symbolic form is P double implies Q. Okay, now we have to form the negation of this double implication. So the rule of negation of double implication is like this. See, negation of P double implies Q is equivalent with, see, first of all in the first bracket P and negation Q or Q and negation P. So we have to use this rule carefully here to write the statement, means negation of given statement. We have to write, see, as per this rule, P and negation Q or Q and negation P, like this. So as per your selection of P and Q we have to write the statement here. So what will be the statement? See here, first of all we have to write P. So here we write an angle is a right angle. Okay, then and, now see it is negation Q, so it is not of measure 90 degree. So first bracket is completed here, then join by or. Okay, then Q is what? An angle is of measure 90 degree. So just write Q here, then and it is not a right angle. So we have to write it carefully because this is a quite lengthy sentence, but if you remember this rule perfectly, then it is very easy to write the statement, and you have to consider P and Q properly. Okay, so see this negation carefully. Now fourth one, see here, given statement is, if a triangle is not equilateral then it is not equiangular. If then type of statement given to you. Now see in answer, first of all if we consider P as a triangle is not equilateral and second one as it is not equiangular, means P and Q just we have selected like this. Okay, then symbolic form is P implies Q. Okay, now again the negation of P implies Q is P and negation Q as per that rule of negation. So the negation of given statement is, see, as per this we will write like this: P means a triangle is not equilateral, then it is joined by and negation Q. Now Q is it is not equiangular, then negation will be it is equiangular. So we have to write it is equiangular. So whole statement is a triangle is not equilateral and it is equiangular. But sometimes the other method is like this. This can be also written as, suppose if we select P as a statement as a triangle is equilateral, means if you remove not from that, a triangle is equilateral and Q as it is equiangular. Sometimes if you select like this, then what will be the symbolic form of the given statement? It becomes negation P implies negation Q, because we have selected the P as a triangle is equilateral. Actually it is given that a triangle is not equilateral, but here we have considered a triangle is equilateral, and Q as it is equiangular. Okay, then symbolic form is negation P implies negation Q. Now see here, our main rule is negation of P implies Q is equivalent with P and negation Q. Then what will be the rule for this? See, negation P implies negation Q will be, see here, that is equivalent to negation P, because we have to write, see here, P it is written as it is here, then here negation P, then we have to write it as it is, and then negation Q here, like that, negation of negation Q, that is Q here. Means if you compare this rule with the previous original rule, then you have to write the negation of the given symbolic form as negation P and Q. So how will you write the statement? So see the negation of given statement as per this rule. So negation P. Now what is P? A triangle is equilateral. So what will be the negation of P? A triangle is not equilateral, and Q, we have to write Q as it is. So it is equiangular. So by both way the answer is same, means negation of the given statement is same. So one can choose P and Q like this also. Okay, so no problem with that. We will get the same answer by both methods. Okay, so see this carefully. Now next one, see the statement, all the stars are shining if it is night. Now see, actually in answer we have to rewrite this statement as like this: if it is night, then all stars are shining. This is if then type of statement given to you. Actually it is given in this form, but we have to rewrite like this. And the word all is also used here, and this is important word. You know that it is a universal quantifier, and while taking the negation of universal quantifier, so this is the quantified statement. So all becomes some, remember this. So first of all, it is if then type of statement, and also it is a quantified statement. Okay, so you must remember this. So first of all we will consider P as it is night, and Q is equal to all stars are shining. So see the symbolic form, that is P implies Q. Okay, again the same, negation of P implies Q is equivalent to P and negation Q. So as per this rule, what will be the statement? So negation of given statement is, we have to write P as it is, then and then negation of Q as per our consideration. Okay, so see the statement, P as it is, so it is night, then and, see here and is used, and negation of Q. Now see, Q is what? All stars are shining, and as it is a quantified statement, all becomes some. Stars are not shining. Okay, so see carefully, all becomes some here. So whole statement is, it is night and some stars are not shining. So this is the negation of given statement. Okay, now next one. Now symbolically the mathematical statement is given to you. For all n belongs to n, capital N means natural number, n plus 1 greater than 0. Now we have to write the negation of this. Now this is a quantified statement here, for all. this symbol is used, it is called as for all, means universal quantifier. So in answer, for all becomes there exist. So there exist, n belongs to n such that n plus 1. Now see, here it is greater than 0, means strictly greater than 0. So it becomes less than or equal to 0. Do not write only less than. Whenever there is strictly greater than, the negation of that symbol becomes less than or equal to also. So see this carefully. Not only less than, remember here it is greater than 0. Do not write less than 0 only, less than or equal to 0. Okay, so this is the whole statement, which is called as the negation of the given quantified statement. Now next one, there exist n belongs to n such that n square plus 2 is an odd number. Again this is quantified statement. Okay, so the answer is, see here, there exist becomes for all n belongs to n, comma, n square plus 2 is not an odd number. Is an odd number, it becomes is not an odd number. Okay, see here carefully. So these two are example number 6 and 7 are quantified statements. Okay, now question number 2 is, see here, using the rules of negation, write the negations of following. Now what is given to you? See, just a symbolic form of the statement is given to you, not a statement given to you, and we have to use the rules of negation to get the negation of this symbolic form. Means statement pattern is given to you, just, which contains 3 statements P, Q, R joined by logical connectives. Okay, so in answer, how will you use this? See, we have to find out the negation of this symbolic form. Okay, so see, negation is operated on this statement pattern. Now see, how will you operate this negation? Now first bracket is P implies R, and this is and Q. Now consider this as a one statement, and this one as other statement, and it is joined by and whenever there is and, we have to use the De Morgan's law. So by De Morgan's law, what will you get? It is negation of this and becomes or, and then negation Q. See here, P implies R is a single bracket. Consider it as a first statement just, and second one is Q. Both are joined by and negation is operated on this whole statement pattern. So by De Morgan's law, we can write it as negation of P implies R or negation Q. Now we have to solve this bracket also, because we know the negation of implication. Okay, negation of implication. So see here, our rule is negation of P implies Q is what? P and negation Q. Like that, here it becomes, for this it becomes P and negation R or negation Q as it is. So see carefully. So our answer is this. The negation of the given statement pattern is this. But remember, negation is operated on this statement pattern. First of all, we use the De Morgan's law, and then rule of negation for implication. Okay, so this is the last step, that is called as the negation of the given statement pattern. Okay, so proper use of the De Morgan's law and also the negation of implication, then we get this statement pattern, which is called as the negation of given statement. Okay, now let us see another one. See, negation of P or Q implies R. Now see, this is the statement pattern given to you, and we have to find out the negation of this whole statement pattern. So in answer, how will you write? First step, you have to find out the negation of which? Of given statement pattern. See this. So negation is operated on this. Now first of all, the negation is operated on this implication. So here first we will use the rule of negation for implication. Okay, so see, rule is negation of P implies Q is equivalent with P and negation Q. So let us consider this as P, whole this statement pattern as P, and this is as Q. So what will we have to write here? P as it is. So P is written as it is. See here, this is P, whole, consider it as a P. So this is P, then and negation Q. Negation Q means here it is negation R. Okay, so consider this as a first statement. First statement means here, as we consider it is as P, just like you consider this whole as a P statement. Okay, then you can understand how to use this rule here. So it becomes negation means P, negation of P or Q and negation R by this rule. See, apply here carefully, then you will get the idea about this step. Okay, now see here, negation of P or Q by De Morgan's law, it can be written as negation P and negation Q. So De Morgan's law is applicable and negation R is as it is. So by this step we get the negation of this given statement pattern. Okay, clear? So see the step number 2 and step number 3. Here we use the implication, means negation of implication, and here in this case we use De Morgan's law. Okay, so today we have seen the examples of the negation of compound statements. I hope you have understood them very well. Now you can try to solve more such examples on this line. I have given the exercise on this topic in the PDF file sent on WhatsApp group. Refer to it and solve the exercise. Okay, thank you.